6:30. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Nigga walking with that cannon on my motherfucking shoulders, you feel? No, dog, smoking don't help. Whoever told you that is a lie. I'm pretty much about to go film some shit, but other than that, Pete, nah, smoking don't help. That's a lie. No outer body products will help inner body altercations. Now you don't understand. That only creates an addiction. It doesn't help. It creates an addiction. It doesn't really help. It doesn't help. It just creates an addiction, and then you continue to smoke to calm the problem. And then before you know it, you in the house wasting maximum hours rolling blunts. That's not helping at all. That's actually taking away more of your time. And time is everybody's worst enemy. So, you know, a lot of people may look at me and a lot of people may say, yo, Daylyt, you look like you don't give a fuck about nothing. Oh, let me show y'all. Now, a lot of people may look at me and they go, Daylyt, you look like you don't give a fuck about nothing. You mean like you, like, because a lot of people come to me. Like, I have a lot, when I say a lot, I have a lot of people that come to me and they look at me like an ancient one. They be like, yo, I must come to you, master, for advice and guidance because you are the only one who can save me. And I'm like, nigga, I'm from Watts. Nigga, I can possibly kill you. Like, nigga, I can rob you. Like I'm not the ancient one. So a lot of people come to me for help. And a lot of people seek help from me. Like a lot. You know, there's a lot of people in the world that, like, if y'all see my DMs and shit, y'all see like my Facebook DMs, my Instagram DMs, like a lot of people actually come for me. They come to me for help. And you know, I started to go, yo, who the hell am I becoming? Like, you know, you know, I knew that I was here for a reason, but like now I'm starting to understand, like maybe I'm here for something bigger. Like, because like I help a lot of people with motivational stuff, or not even motivational stuff. Like I just give them the things that they need, you know, to help them get by or get over the hump. So one of my boys the other day I was doing some research. Y'all know I like to start it off with the other day. The other day I was doing some research. One of my boys came up to me and pretty much told me, he was like, yo man, like, you know, shit is just getting hard for me. Like it's getting extremely hard for me. Like I don't really know what to do. Like, you know, because he's like in the process of waking up. He's in the process of becoming conscious. Now I'm gonna tell you, in that process of becoming conscious, like, it's crazy that niggas who ain't conscious got anxiety, and the niggas who ain't conscious got, you know, what do you call it, anxiety and suicidal thoughts and depressed. Like, how can you be depressed and shit and you ain't even seen half of the real world? Like, nigga, you think you got problems until you start really seeing what's going on in the world. Nigga, I am the most depressed person you'll ever meet. Nigga, I'm depressed, clearly, without a doubt. But I have a different form of depression. I don't have, oh my God, I'm scared to go outside. Oh my God, I don't know what to do. Oh my God, I don't know what I'm going to wear today and people are going to look at me. I'm depressed. I'm going to cut my wrist. See, this is what I'm telling you about depressed people and fake-ass suicidal people. If you want to kill yourself, it's clearly easy to kill yourself. Stop bullshitting, slashing your wrist. Nigga, you just looking for attention. You're just looking for attention. Oh, I'm going to slash my wrist with a razor blade and make a couple of scratches. No, nigga, go get a hacksaw and hack your whole fucking wrist off if you really want to play. Nigga, all these fake, no, that's fake depressed. That's lying. You lying to yourself. You ain't really depressed. You lying. You just looking for attention. You not really depressed. You just looking for attention. Like you faking. No, don't jump. Motherfuckers be jumping off like 10-foot buildings. Bitch, don't jump off no 10-foot building. Bitch, you better go to the, nigga, you better climb your bitch ass to the fucking, if you really want to kill yourself, you better make it an investment. Bitch, you better spend the $400, fly to New York, spend the extra $200 to go to the top of the fucking World Trade Center and jump your bitch ass off. Don't be bullshitting with no 10-story building, 15-story building. No, nigga, invest. Invest, nigga, invest in your suicide. Nigga, don't be bullshitting. Nigga, invest. Don't halfway it. Nigga, invest. Because most of the suicidal people got money. I ain't never seen a broke suicidal person. Never. I've never in my life seen a nigga from the projects that was suicidal. I've never seen a nigga from the slums that was suicidal. Never. Nigga, I only see fucking niggas who got things that's suicidal. It's clearly. Motherfuckers who got everything they ever want, suicidal. This is just the way it works. So, what I'm saying is, look, I figured a lot of things out about life and about how people's minds work and how the brains, the average mind of a human being work. I started to figure it out. And one thing I learned about the average human mind is the average human mind is a liar. All it does is lie to itself. It lies to its body, it lies to its arms, it lies to its ligaments, it lies to its soul, it lies to its heart. All it does is lie. The average human being body is a lie. Now look, when you really think about this and you go, oh, I got anxiety. What the fuck is anxiety? What are you afraid of? Niggas be like, oh, I got anxiety. For what? Like, what are you actually afraid of? Like, what the fuck is bothering you? See, you lying to yourself. You don't even think about the problem. You don't even think about the problem. You just, oh, I don't know, I got anxiety. Oh, why do I have anxiety? I don't know. What you mean you don't know? You just got it? Yep, I just got it. Oh. No, your mind don't overthink, because most people who got anxiety ain't even thinking about nothing. Do you understand, nigga? There is fucking airplanes spraying chemicals in the air trying to destroy us. Nigga, there's chemicals in the average water tap water fountain stream. Nigga, do you understand that a conscious nigga should have the most anxiety in the world? Nigga, we see everything. Nigga, you got these niggas that don't even know half the shit that's going on in the world. Talk about, I got anxiety. Nigga, shut the fuck up. Nigga, you don't got no fucking anxiety. Nigga, you a bitch. Nigga, grow some fucking nuts. Take your bitch ass outside. Nigga, what the fuck you talk about? Anxiety. And then, the motherfuckers talk about, oh, I'm depressed. Oh, I'm depressed. Oh, I'm depressed. Nigga, for what? Nigga, how are you depressed? What are you depressed about? I'm gonna tell you, like my man Doe said, you depressed because. One thing, look, this is one thing. The world ain't a big world, dog. How you gonna say it's a big world? Nigga, you ain't even went nowhere. Nigga, your ass probably never left your fucking country. You probably never left your fucking city. Nigga, talk about it's a big world. Nigga, this world is not big at all, bro. It's not big at all. It's not nowhere as near as big as what you fucking possibly could think. It's not big, dog. This shit very small, nigga. When you really think about the entire galaxy, you think about maximum planets, you think about solar system, you think about, nigga, nebulas, you think about galactical interstellar, and you think about all that shit, nigga, this world small as a motherfucker, nigga, fuck you talk about. Alright, but look, I started to tell myself, holy shit, depression is a skill. You just gotta know how to utilize it. Anxiety is a skill. You just gotta know how to utilize it. See, most people get depressed and they get anxiety and they let it get the best of them. When I got depressed and I got anxiety, nigga, I took a boo-boo on stage and it like made my career humongous. Like, nigga, I used all my anxiety and all my depression to funnel my career. And look at me now, successful. Nigga, instead of me walking to the stage saying, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, I'm about to battle, I said, take a shit, take a shit, take a shit, I'm about to battle. Dog, I used all my anxiety in a good way. I used it like power. I use all my shit like power. Now look, when you understand this, look, you know, we're going to get off the anxiety and depression. We're going to get to the suicidal bag, right? It's a lot of people who have suicidal thoughts. But you got to understand. Look, hear me out. Y'all hear me out. There's a lot of people who have suicidal thoughts. Now, this goes to anybody. If you're watching this right now and you're a suicidal person, if you're watching this and you're a suicidal person, I want you to actually think about this. You ain't the only one committing suicide. Niggas go to work every day, sit in the chair and type keys for 60 years. Nigga, that's suicide. That's suicide. That's living suicide. You ain't the only one killing yourself at all. It is millions of niggas committing suicide on a daily basis. Niggas is literally going to work, eating fast food, going to work, sitting in the chair, typing for 60 years of fast food, colon cancer, all type of shit. Niggas is committing suicide on a daily basis, dog. I want you to think about that. I want you to think, as a suicidal person, I want you to think about this. As a suicidal person, I want you to think about this. Everybody gonna die at around 80 to 90 years old. Everybody. Ain't no escape. Dog, you gonna die at 80, 90 years old. Ain't no reason to die fast, dog. You might as well just ride it out. Ride it out, dog. Ride it out like the rest of the people, dog. Ain't no need to even just ride it out. Ain't no need to just be getting out of here early. Ride it on out, dog. The most healthiest nigga in the world gonna die at 90. Possibly 100. Healthiest. The healthiest nigga in the world dying at 100. It's actual facts. Actual facts. Dog, ride it out. Ride it out. Most of us won't even hit 80. You right. Ride it out. Prodigy, RIP Prodigy, 45. Out of here. What is it, 45, 42? 40, out of here. Dog, look, what I'm saying is, look, this goes to the suicidal people. This goes to the suicidal people. What are you thinking about? No, death is not scary. Stop saying death is scary. Death is not scary at all. All right, look, I'm about to break something down to y'all. Look, I want to really break something down to y'all. Let's really think about human life. I think a lot of people, hold on, wait till this train go by. I think a lot of people don't actually take the time to think about life and how life started. And that's the problem with the world. The problem with the world, you don't really think about how life for you started. Life for you did not start here. Life for you started inside your daddy nutsack, and you had a family in there too. There was mama sperms, there was daddy sperms, they created baby sperms, and you lived around a nutsack, which is technically a planet, a circle. You lived in your dad's nutsack, a circle, a planet. You lived in there, swimming around the planet, eating, getting nutrients, you know, waiting for your day to come. And then, when the pearly gates opened up, everybody ran. Run for it, dog. The gates is open. Run. It's your opportunity. You ran. You were the fastest. Think about this. This goes to every suicidal person. Think about this. You are a winner. Don't, just because you might be losing in this world, you won in the life before this. You won. You beat millions of sperm cells to the egg. You beat millions of people. You won. It was like a race of 20 million and you won. Think about this. Only one of you. It was a race of 20 million other sperm cells, nigga, and you won. Whenever you think about suicide, think about that. You won prior to this. You won. So think about that. When you hit the egg, right, you got in the egg before everybody else, nigga, you closed the door. Cause that's what happened, nigga. You gotta think, nigga. First one in the egg, nigga, close the door. Nigga, you got in the egg, nigga, close the door. Ah, nigga, I made it, nigga. I'm going to the other side, cuz. Fuck y'all niggas, I'm out, cuz. Woo! Nigga, you got in the egg, nigga, you plugged yourself to the wall, nigga, and started growing, nigga, eating off your mama with a little fetus, nigga, too, nigga, eating off the placenta, nigga. Then before you know it, nigga, your ass, nigga, turned into a baby, nigga, you all in the new world. Welcome. Born. Welcome. All right, boom. Now you born, right? Now you, wait. I need everybody to share the Periscope, dog. Fuck it, we about to turn up. Everybody share the scope, dog, because there's 72 people in here without sharing. Fuck that. Everybody share the scope, dog. Let's get maximum people in there. Everybody share, dog. Let's run it. I like the way this Periscope going right now. It's actually going kind of like perfect. No trolls. You feel me? A lot of like listeners in here. I like how this shit going. I fucks with y'all. I'm gonna follow a few of y'all back, dog, just for the fuck of it. All right, look. So bam, you made it into this world, right? You made it into this world. Now you in this world. You in this world. You in this world, and you a baby, all right? And you got to think, as a baby, you already a winner. You got to think, as a baby, if you are born into this world, you are already a winner. Shouts out to my General Free Moore in the building, just joined the squad. Now look. If you a baby, if you were in this war, if you made it to this world, you are already a winner. Now you got to understand how life works. I want as a human being, you have to understand how life works. We were never designed to stay alive. Never. We were never designed to stay alive. Never. There's nothing about our body, our structure, gravity, there's nothing about nothing that was designed for us to stay alive on this planet. You're supposed to pull. This is a bus stop. No, it's a bus stop. You got to think, if we were supposed to stay alive, we would have stayed alive as sperms. We wouldn't have never left the sperm cell. We would have stayed alive as sperms. No, you fucking become a sperm, you get out the fucking nutsack, you get in this body, you complete the mission that you're supposed to complete in this world, and get the fuck out of here and go to the next one. They're all train stations of an infinite form of universe. Dog, we're nothing more than caterpillars, we're nothing more than fucking butterflies and cocoons, we're nothing more than none of that. This is why I say, look, I'm not a religious person, but I believe that you're most definitely going to do something else after this. This is not the final pit stop. So stop being afraid to die. This is not the final pit stop. Like, you know, I'm not a religious person, but I most definitely believe in the architect. I believe in the grand designer of this entire, like, existence of what life is. I believe in a designer. So when you're born into this world, you're supposed to complete a mission and get the fuck out of there. It's just like a video game. No, I don't believe in reincarnation. I don't believe nobody will ever be born back to this level. It doesn't work like that. You'll be born into another level. And you have to complete a mission there, and then you die out, then you go to a higher level. That's just the way it goes. You move up. You don't get born backwards. Like, oh, this nigga came back as a squirrel. Nigga, that's the homie Tevin right there. I could tell, nigga. Look the way he rubbing his hands, nigga. Look the way he chewing that nut, nigga. Tevin chewed the nut. Say it way. Nigga, that's the homie Tevin, dog. I'm telling you, he reincarnated to a squirrel, dog. I know it. No, dog, it don't work like that. It don't work like that. No, it don't work like that. You're not reincarnating back to this world. It don't work like that. It's too... Now, look, you know, when people go, oh, you reincarnated... It's too many planets. It's too many galaxies. It's too many nebulas. It's too many everything. You're never going to come back here. You're never going to come back to this planet. You're going to go somewhere else. You might not even come back to this entire existence at all. You may go to a parallel universe. You may go to another universe that's on attuned to a different frequency. You know how they got AM, FM? You know how, like, if you on FM, you cannot listen to no AM stations. You know how you on FM, you can't listen to no AM stations. So like, there's stations of parallel universes like that. Like, there's people living in FM right now. There's entire existence in FM. Like, we might be in AM. There's entire existence in FM, and we'll never be able to see them because we're in 2 different frequencies. So what I'm saying is, look, maybe that's what happens. Maybe when you die, you just go on the other side. And then you're right. They got XM. They got a new radio wave for everybody. Maybe when you die, you just go to the next side. Like Looper or like Cloud Atlas. Like, how many people seen Cloud Atlas? How many of y'all actually seen Cloud Atlas? For the people that haven't seen it, I hope so. But Cloud Atlas, bruh, it's multiple lives happening at one time. It's multiple realities happening at one time. It's a multi-universe, a multiverse, it's a multi-everything. And that's why I tell people, when you think about all of this stuff, dog, you can't never just be like suicidal. Oh, I'm suicidal. No. Dog, it's a lot of stuff going on. A lot. A lot. Now you got to understand, there's so much going on. There's so much going on that there's people who control time. You may think time is limited. There's people who do not live in the realm of time on this planet. There's people who do not live in the... There's a nigga that sit in the office that goes, you know what? I'm going to change the clocks today. And just take a few hours from them, daylight savings. There's people who sit in the room and decides to change the clock. Have you ever thought about this? What I'm saying is, look, this goes to the suicidal people. When you're suicidal, there's only one way to get out of suicidal. There's only one way to get out of suicidal thoughts, and there's only one way to get out of depression. And there's only one way to get out of anxiety. Actually thinking, actually using your fucking brain is the only way out. When you start reading, when you start learning, when you start really seeing what's happening in the world, when you start to see that this world is not the only world, when you start to really look at everything from that perspective, you start to go, I understand my mission. You have to really see, suicidal people, they don't really think. They're not deep thinkers. They're surface level thinkers. Oh my God, people are talking about me. Oh my God, somebody is bullying me, so I'm just gonna kill myself. Like, you know, suicidal people think from those perspectives. Like, but you gotta understand, dog, it's bigger problems in the world than a nigga bullying you. Nigga, there's an invisible man in a fucking, in a building somewhere bullying everybody. There's like an invisible person, like bullying the entire, there's a nigga that is bullying the entire world right now. Nigga taking our health care, nigga fucking pumping us with all type of chemicals, nigga fucking making it rain, fake weather. Nigga, there's somebody outside bullying the dog shit. Nigga, God himself is a bully. No, don't say it's called demons, because it's clearly not demons. Nigga, whoever created this entire existence is a bully, bro. Now, that's what I'm saying. Like, the average person, the average suicidal person, or just the average person in general, they don't even understand of a multiverse. They not even think, like the average religious person, the average regular suicidal person, these niggas just thinking surface level. Look, we're not going to get deep into the religious aspect of this right now because that's another wormhole to go down. But what I can say before I get out of the religious aspect is we have to think about this. If there is a God, then every fucking bad thing in the world is happening because of God. And that's one thing that religious people don't really hold God accountable for. If there is a God, then everything that has ever happened bad in the entire world is all part of his plan. And this is one thing that religious people don't fucking think about. Like, religious people don't think about the simple fact that if something bad is happening to you, you have to blame God. God did not give the world free will, bruh. Shut the fuck up, Papi Chulo. God did not give the world free will. God didn't give people an option. You don't have an option. The fuck you talking about, free will? Shut up. There's no such thing as free will. You don't have an option. You think kids in India got free will? You think kids in the slums of Africa with no water got free will? No, nigga. Some people are born fucked. Completely fucked. They don't have free will. Free will is not an option. So if this little kid is born with absolutely nothing and he has to kill you to survive, does that mean he has to go to hell? That free will is not an option. So what I'm saying is, look, there's no such thing as free will based off the simple fact that God created the devil. This is God. See, people undermine the power of God. How can you say God is almighty, God is all-knowing, and then say, oh my God, but the devil? No, if God is all-knowing, then that means the God knew that the devil was going to fuck the world up before God even created the devil. That means God already knew. See, this is what I'm saying. This is why, like, people don't use their brain. This is why I'm not religious, because I understand this shit from this perspective. If God is all-knowing, then that means he knew that before he even created the devil, he was going to fuck the whole shit up. He already knew, and he allowed it to happen. And not only did he allow it to happen, he continues to allow it to happen. And not only does he continue to allow it to happen, the nigga killed his own son, but won't kill the devil. Dog, these are the type of things that religious people don't even think about. So what I'm saying is, there is no God, there is no devil. There is one motherfucker who play both sides of the fields. There is no God, there is no devil, there is no Jesus, there is no none of that. There is just one motherfucker that I'm gonna tell you who it is. I'm gonna tell you who the fuck God is. It's probably one nigga that found out how to use 100% of his brain. And that nigga was like, you know what? I'm gonna take over the entire world. Probably one nigga, probably one human. Probably one nigga that's like, yo, I get it. One human. Because you know, if you are able to use 100% of your brain, then you technically are a god. Do you know that? How many of y'all actually know that? If you are able to use 100% of your brain, then you are technically a god. You can never use 100% of your brains. What the yo, look, these are the minds of, yo, we was just doing good. We was just doing good. We was on the perfect path. We was, you know, uplifting the people. We was just doing good. Now niggas telling me that you could never use 100% of your brain. So you, all right, and these are the religious people. You know what I'm saying? God, you know, I believe in God, but somehow God gave me a brain, but he will never let me use 100% of it. And this the type of shit y'all believe in. So God gave you a brain that will give you magical powers, but he won't let you use 100% of it? Yo, this is why I can't fuck with you religious people at all. I can't. Y'all niggas think in circles. You're thinking in the complete circle, dog. All right. If a nigga finds out how to use 100% of his brain, he technically is a god. That's just actual facts. You are a god. Now, think about this from this perspective. I want you to think about this. I want you to really think about this. Really think about, but faith in Jesus works. There is no such thing as Jesus. I hope you know that. Let me tap on that a little very quick. Let me tap on that very quick. There's no such thing as Jesus. Stop using that name, Jesus. There's no such thing as Jesus. There's no such thing. The letter J is only 500 years old. Jesus lived on the planet like 2,000 some years old. There's no such thing as the name Jesus. Like, there's no one that doesn't exist. No, I'm not saying the actual person is not real. There's most definitely a man that walked the earth. See, but this is what I'm saying. We sitting there talking about you can't use 100% of your brain, and these are the same niggas talking about there's Jesus. See, this is what I'm saying, dog. Like, what are you talking about? You're saying that we shouldn't use 100% of your brain, but then you, on the back end, you tell me